activities. So I think we have the most suitable resource person from our faculty conducting the session for you today. If I introduce you, today we have Mrs. Amanda Sajivani. She's a senior lecturer at the Faculty of Applied Sciences. And she's from Department of Food Science and Technology, and she's also a lecturer of myself. So welcome you, madam, to the session today. If I introduce more, because for you to understand that she is the most suitable person for the session, I'll tell you about some of her achievements and what she is involved with. So she holds the BSc Special Degree in Food Science and Technology, and the most special thing is she has earned the Student of the Year Gold Medal in 2009. That is one of the most prestigious medals that a student can obtain. One student from the whole batch, from the whole university, receives this for doing the academic as well as extracurricular activities. So madam has won that award in her year. And she has also obtained her Master's of Philosophy degree in the same field in 2016. And she has a strong focus on food science and technology and has published over 10 research papers in indexed journals. And she is actively involved in ongoing research projects, particularly exploring the nutritional values of traditional yams in Sri Lanka. She's also known for her contributions to postgraduate supervision, winning awards like the Susred Award from the National Science Foundation. She's also a technical committee member for the Ministry of Industry, Sri Lanka. She plays a key role in forums related to food product commercialization and packaging. So Mrs. Amanda has a rich history of involvement in conferences, serving as chairs, rapporteur, and evaluators. And she has shared her expertise as a resource person and a moderator in various events and has engaged in diverse research areas, including the natural food additives, food analysis, food security, and functional properties of traditional and local food commodities. In addition to her academic and research pursuits, Mrs. Sajivani is deeply committed to student welfare and development, and she has served as a student counselor for a significant period, and currently she holds the position of the female academic warden of the university. Furthermore, she serves as a and also she serves as a career development coordinator, an innovation mentor, and she is also the senior treasurer of SAFSTA of the Faculty of Applied Sciences. So she demonstrates multifaceted contribution to the academic community. And also, she also embodies a harmonious blend of roles and gracefully balancing her duties, also as a mother of two beloved children, and always with a radiant, warm smile in her face. So with all these things, with her gentle character, with all these transmittable positivity, we have... So she is the most suitable person to deliver this lecture for you today. So thank you so much, madam, for accepting our invitation and agreeing to conduct this session. So I shall invite you to start your session today.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chashani, for introducing me to this session and inviting me to this wonderful event. And good morning, all the students. So very good morning.
Good morning, madam.
So how you feel today? How you feel today? So I love to hear your voices as well as your smiles in your faces, because you are the newborn babies to our faculty. So we love to see your faces and also your lovely voices. So how you feel today? So just put that is in a chat box. If it is feel good or feel bored, anything? Or are you happy or sad or whatever? Hmm? What do you feel today? So because this is the starting of the day, so what do you feel today? Okay, feel good, good, normal. Okay. So then that will be easy for me to have this session, because this is not a kind of a lecture. So this is kind of sharing my experiences with you, actually. So that's the main thing of this uh, session, because I'm not going to give you any kind of things. These are the things you must do in your university life or something like that. That is not the way. So I'm giving some suggestions, and I'm sharing some experiences of mine to you all to have a successful life in this university. So I'll share my screen. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Okay, so again, you all are welcome to this lovely university, Sabaragama University of Sri Lanka. So not only yours, so this is also my university. So getting this exciting journey of this higher education. So I congratulate all of you, each and every one of you, to have this significant step towards shaping your future. Because almost all the people so who cannot get entered to this kind of university life, so you are take so the significant step. So you choose this for as your shaping for your future. So you choose this university life. So this is the beginning of this incredible journey. So one filled with endless possibilities. So in the university life, you can have endless possibilities for your life and for your life's growth and the discovering of what life of yours. So again, I congratulate you all to get this significant step of your life. And so I think now you know who I am going to talk to you for an hour because of the Dr. Choshani's introduction. So in the few of these photographs will show you who I am briefly. So that is with my husband and my beloved children, and also with my students with when they are achieving more and more, and several kind of other engagement in my life, even with my leisure times and so on. So, and also the medal I won after the after my university life. So that is the significant thing I got from the university after the graduation. So during the graduation, so that is the Student of the Year Gold Medal. We can discuss these kind of things further. And so for that, so I had to put this session to a topic or the title. So balancing extracurricular activities is my main area of concern. And in that, in this session, I focused on this topic. So you deserve the life you want. So if you dream, or if you wish to have the life, so that's this kind of life. So you can say, I want to have the successful career of my field of expert, or I want to do more and more things to the community, or whatever the thing. So I want to travel around the world, or whatever the thing. So that is the life you want. So how you can deserve that life? So in order to deserve that life, you have to follow something, or you have to do something well. So that's the thing I'm going to discuss you with this session. So that is the fundamental truth. So you deserve to dream big, and to pursue your passions, and to create a life that brings you fulfillment and happiness. So if you deserve to dream big, so you can achieve big. But even with a small steps, even with a small achievements, minor achievements, so you can have the happiness, or you can have the fulfillment of your life. So it's this I'd like to show you this video. Please watch this video. I think you may watch this before, because this kind of viral video in Facebook in few months back. So I'll play for you.
අපි අනුරාධපුරේ ගියා සවලෙන් කන්න මේ සවල මේ පේනනේ සවල මේක මේ අපේ කුක්
What you feel like that? Huh? So they dream big, and even with a small step, so they can gain the happiness of the life, and also I'm pretty sure so they can have the real experience with real experience also. So in your life also, if in this and also I put this video to mention some kind of thing, because the Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. So you are not, have you came university before that? Before you enter the university? So you came? Anyone? කවුරු හරි යුනිවර්සිටි එකට කලින් ආවද? Sorry. යුනිවර්සිටි එකට කලින් කවුරු හරි ආවද? සබරගමුවට. බලලා යන්න හරි අපිව. So if this orientation program physically happens, you can experience this environment. So this is a kind of heavenly environment. So the Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. So you may watch some videos of Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka, the surroundings and the places you can visit or something like that. And this is the kind of heaven. So it's having the heavenly environment, but it's with the minimum facilities. With the minimum facilities, and also still the village is still in the rural area. So this is the kind of things I have to mention. So when you come to the university, so you feel something differently. So even with the heavenly environment, you feel some discomfort with this resources around us. So with the limited facilities. So, but even with the limited facilities, so we can have the, we can have experienced more and more in this, with this heavenly environment. So that is why I want to tell you, so you deserve to dream big, and you can, even with the minor even with the minor achievements or even with the minor things, the small things. So you can get this happiness. And other thing I want to mention here. So you all are, so you has worked hard for your O levels, for your A levels, you has worked hard. And also to get this point, you have spent countless hours of studying. So countless hours of preparing and also overcoming obstacles to be here today. So if you remember those kind of things, so during your school period, so during your school period before admission to the university, so you spent more and more hours to studying, preparing, and also you faced several obstacles, so you may overcome that. So likewise, so the people, man or girl, so the boy or girl who you are, so you are with that experiences, you are with that things, you are with that values, and you are with that aspirations. So therefore, now you have the time. So now you have the time to get your own chart. Get your own chart of your life. So carve out a path that aligns with your values and aspirations. So you are the one who can create your own path. So we are the ones who supported to you, but the thing, so you have to create your own path. So the one's path is not the other's path. So you can realize your path and you have to work on that. So that is the main thing I want to tell you. I wanted to tell you. So you can decide what you want. And for that, so you know, definitely, so you have to study well. So definitely you have to study well. So that is the academic thing. So the academic life. So I'm not mentioning here more about the academic life because in during this 4 years time, so everyone you met, so they mentioned that. So the focus on your studies, focus on your studies. So this is kind of things you can improve your academic life and so on. So you can have that experience in this 4 years time. And also the main target of yours is the having good grades of your degree program, having good grades and having good class. So maybe the first class, maybe the second upper or second lower. So whatever is the having good grades and the class, so that is your main target of your this program. And also I'm taking this opportunity to tell you, so almost all the times, so even our parents, sometimes, some of the parents, the push you to study well, study well. So you have to focus to your studies. So in most of the cases, the children, so getting lost with these extracurricular activities in the school time, so especially the sports and other aesthetic activities. So they out of that, just because, so they are not spend the time to that kind of things. So the parents and also even some teachers, so they recommend to focus more on the studies, focus more on the studies. හැම වෙලාවෙම ඕගොල්ලෝ අහලා ඇති මෙතෙන්ට ආව ඉගෙන ගන්නනේ ඒක නිසා ඉගෙන ගන්න. ඒක නිසා ඉගෙන ගන්න කියන ඔය වචනේ හැම වෙලාවෙම අහලා ඇති. අහලා නැති අය කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවා නම් එහෙම දෙයක් chat box එකේ හරි මට හරි raise hand කරලා හරි කියන්නකෝ. දැන් ඔය විකාර නවත්තන්න. දැන් මේ O level තියෙනවා, A level තියෙනවා. ඒකට focus වෙන්න. ඒක විතරක් කරගන්න. එහෙම කියලා අහලා නැති කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවනම්. ඉන්නවද? Yes or no? එහෙනම් කියන්නකෝ දැන් යුනිවර්සිටි එකට එන්ටර් වෙනවනේ දැන් unfortunately so you are not in the you are not physically in this facility so දැන් university entrance එක ගත්තනේ so this is the orientation program of yours so when that time so before starting the orientation program දැන් අම්මලා තාත්තලාත් අහගෙන නැත්තේනේ සමහර විට අම්මලා තාත්තලා මොනවද කිව්වේ යුනිවර්සිටි එකට ගිහිල්ලා මොනවද කරන්න කිව්වේ okay so put in the chat box so after you enter the university you must do this what kind of things if you are not engaging with the chat box or the speaking I'm going to pick someone's මොනවාද අම්මලා තාත්තලා හරි නෑදෑයෝ හරි කවුරු හරි කිව්වේ උතුම් so you raised hand also yes මොනවාද අම්මයි තාත්තයි කිව්වේ උතුම් තේජාන් sorry උතුම් is you are renaming as okay යසංග මොනවද කිව්වේ මට එක්කෙනෙක් දෙන්නෙක් කියන්නකෝ ගිහිල්ලා කිව්වද යුනිවර්සිටි එකට ගියාම යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ so you have the playground there so you can play around that එහෙම අහගෙන ආපු කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද so there are so many places to visit so you can visit that places so you can have the several entertaining sessions there so you can have grab that opportunities or something like that එහෙම කියපු අය ඉන්නවද මට එක්කෙනෙක් කියන්නකෝ එන මොකද්ද කිව්වේ so now we are most probably now we are in the university so you have to focus well your studies so your degree program so you have to focus more and more your degree program so that is real so that is the actual thing you need to do but if with the loss of other skills if loss of other skills you cannot survive in the society as well as in your career path so that is why we are taking this opportunity to tell you so what kind of things you need to do in this university life okay and for that the term it comes the management so you have to manage your skills so you all are having several skills so you are having the good skills but you have to manage that management skills so you have to improve that management skills what kind of things you need to improve to have the successful life so even these management skills knowing and practicing these management skills it helps to improve your personal abilities and your professional path and also your personal relationships so there are so many personal relationships can have in this university life maybe a love affair maybe a good personal relationships with other colleagues of your batch and also with the professors, with the lecturers and so on and with the other communities surrounding us. So that in that case, you need to have the improve your management skills and this boost your career and the personal growth. And some of the management skills I mentioned here the strategic thinking, teamwork, project management, leadership, time management, the communication, negotiation. So all are the skills required to you to have the successful career in your life. And just I'm not going to take in detail with this all of the management skills, but with the very few things. The time management is really important to your work, the time management. Because so most of the time, so you are going to deal with the deadlines. So dead, it means dead actually. So the deadlines, so how do you do the works before the deadlines? So that's the success of that your life. So for that, the time management, so you have to have a to-do list. So what I'm going to do today and what I'm going to do tomorrow. So likewise, you can have the list, and also you have to prioritize the things according to your deadlines and importance, according to your deadlines and the importance of that work. And also, we all are having the same time period, so same time limits. But the only thing, we can manage that time. We can manage, but we cannot stop, or we cannot control the time we have. So we are all having the same amount of that, but each and everyone can manage the time. So for the time management, so you have to improve your time management skill, and even the punctuality, and having the to-do list and so on. So these are the things you need to concern more. Or if you are not having that the time management skill at average level, so you have to think regarding that to improve yourself. And also the leadership and teamwork. So before you are going to the teamwork or the any kind of leadership, so you have to identify your abilities. You have to identify your potentials, and then you can improve others' potentials and others' abilities within your team. So the teamworks and leaderships are really important in your university life as well as in your personal life. And also the communication. So in the university life, the communication is really important, because the good communication, the good communicator can solve the problems and all the things. And for this, the communication thing is the English skills, English language skills are really important, because this is the skill, the single skill can affect all other kind of things. With this single skill, if you are improve the single skill, the English language skill, so it will affect all other things. So that is why we are study well in the English language, and also even in this orientation program, so you have more and more English language sessions. So that is why we put that, because that is a really important thing. The good communication and time management, leadership and teamwork, and also other the negotiation, conflict management, entrepreneurship. So those are also important. But in this, so these are the main, especially the adaptability, and it needs to adapt this environment and this people. So we are having a diverse group of people. So those are the skills you need to develop. So So with that, there are the academic works. So there are the extracurricular works. So I'm recommending to have the every possibility. So the every opportunity. So if you can play, if you can dance, if you want to sing, so you can sing. And if you do kind of leadership things with the student unions or so on, or the student association. So we have every department, we have the student association. So that is basically to enhance your academic performances as well as the other skills you need, your attitudes and the things. So for that, you have to maintain good disciplines, and you have to maintain good attitudes and all. So in order to having the success in order to having the success, you have to have good balance with this every part. Good balance with this every part. So I must say one thing. So as example, because my two children are just grade 7 and grade 4. So in that, our primary education more towards to the grade 5 scholarship education. So I know you are also faced that situation. So in that case, the teachers and also the parents, so they are forcing students to study, and also to stop the other kind of works. Other kind of works. So then students will focus on study and they stop other the the sports or whatever the aesthetic activities or whatever the thing. So they stop. So then they achieve more in that the examinations. So they achieve in that examinations, and parents and also teachers are proud to be that. And but unfortunately, so they are not having the balanced life. So if just we can say, so they are having the target. So they got the target and they achieved that. So they pass the examination, but losing with other part of their life. So they are not knowing any kind of relationships. So how to build the relationship or how to sharing the things, how we can do the teamworks, group works. So also you faced, if you are only focused for the academic, so you are facing this kind of things, but you are not known the thing, because we give you a kind of timetable. So we give you timetables. So in that, they are mentioned the 8 to 10, 10, 12, the 12 to 1 hour, the lunch break, and 1 to 3, 3 to 5. So there are the practical sessions and so on. So in that case, if you feel good with, okay, I did all the lectures, I participated all the lectures today. So 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 1 to 3, and 3 to 5. And I prepare all the lecture materials, and I also participate the practical, and I wrote the practical report. So at the night, you can memorize that. So in that case, you mean you are fully done with your work. But the thing, that is only your academic life. But people have any other kind of things also. So for the making balance, that is important. So some people, so they are the early morning, so they come to the playground and they are playing with their colleagues or some, so then they are traveled to some other places or visited all around the university. So they are having their entertaining life. So that is the 100%, so they are entertaining, and some others 100% getting academic. But for the successful life, so we have to have both of this, both in a middle manner. But even with the middle manner, so we can achieve the two paths also. So we can achieve the highest grade point for the academic, and also we can achieve the colors for the sports. So likewise. So therefore, I'll give you in here, I'll give you the tip to how you can know so you are having the balanced life or not. So this two photographs, so that I was extract from my kids diary. So that is which I given to him to maintain just because of I want to balance their lives. So that is why I recommend to practice this kind of things to my kids. And here I mention two different areas, the work and study, the classes and so on. So that is the academic work. And fun and play, so that is regarding to the entertaining, or that is regarding to the extracurricular things. So they engaged with. So in that kind of thing, if you focus on that kind of thing, after a month or after a week, so we can look into these days, and you can identify what kind of life you have. So you are more towards the academic, or more towards the entertaining, or more towards the fun and play. So you can identify. So when identifying or observing that, so you can definitely improve what kind of life I need to improve. So maybe the academic, some kind of some weeks. So you may missing the 4 and 5 lectures. 4 to 5 lectures. In some weeks, you are not listening to any song, or you are not playing with anyone. So not having your own time to you. So you can identify, so what area you need to improve. So then you can have the balance in your life. So this is the early stages. Then definitely you are not need to put this kind of notes, so you can memorize and you can have the control of your life. So that is the thing I need to mention here, the make a balance of your life, because you have to have associations works, you have to have academic works, and you have to have in other extracurricular activities like sports, aesthetic activities, student union, or many other kinds. So sometimes participating, or sometimes involving with the research activities and so on. So there are so many things. So I mentioned the endless possibilities. So endless opportunities you have. You have to grab this all. You have to grab this all, and you have to pay much attention on the balance of your life. So then you can have the successful in each and every fields of your life. And if you need to be healthy, so the be healthy is really important. So if you need to be healthy to become wealthy. So before wealthy, so you need to be healthy. So for that, there are the things you need to do. They eat well, rest well, think well, and some other kind of things. And in here, I must say in here, so my success, the factors affecting for my success, if anyone asks from me, I'd like to mention that my good sleeps, my good sleeps and my good eats are the factors affect me to have this success. So I'm not, I need to say, if you need to have the break, if you need to have the rest, so definitely you have to take. Definitely you have to take. And if you were missing your meals, so you cannot perform well. So you cannot concentrate to your studies. So therefore, so you have to think. So you have to read well for having good achievements. You have to read well, and you have to have the good relationships. So to healthy to become wealthy. And then the explore. So you have to explore this world because you have the time to do that. So I know you have to time to do that, because if you are once you understand the time management, so you can have the time to explore the world. And in here I mentioned one thing. So in university life, you can have different friends from different areas of the country, from different nations, from different religions. So they all having different activities, or the different festivals, especially the different cultural festivals. So you can explore these cultures. So you can enjoy, or you can entertain with them, and you can explore the things in their cultures. So the exploring is really important to make the better life. And also to the what does the life you want, so you have to think on that, what kind of life you need. So this exploring thing, so I must say, so you can have several bad experiences and good experiences, but so you need to think wisely, what kind of experiences I need to have, what kind of experiences I need to have. Because the exploring, or because our surrounding is not all good. That is not all good. So they are the mixture of good and bad. But you have to filter what is good to you, what is good to your ambitions, what are the things you need to gain in order to achieve your targets and so on. So maybe so you're having the surrounding, so you may heard about the drugs and all the things. So that is, you need to have the choice to avoid these kind of things. You need to have the, and you have to have the choice to gain more and more good things from your surroundings. So please explore more, so then you have the joy of your life. And in this journey, so sometimes, so now, even now you are in the homes, but the very soon, so you are going to come to our university. So in this university, so you have to stay the hostels. So the life is a bit different, and you are far away from your parents, but you are not alone. So in here also, you can have the good friends. So there are the professors, there are your mentors, there are your supportive administration staffs. So there are always with you. So you are not alone in here. So in this university life, the very special thing is you can have the people, the good people around you. So you are with please make the people, select people, surround yourself with the people who inspire you and support your ambitions. So the remove the toxic peoples. So you can identify what kind of people are there. So then you can close to the people who can inspire you, or who can support your ambitions. And also the one thing I mentioned before, the exploring things. So we are normally kind of love to live in a comfort zone. But in university life, so you can step out from that comfort zone also. So then from out of that comfort zone, so you can have the several experiences, and you can have the several things. But in that particular case also, you can have the support of your surround people. So you can have the support of your mentors, support of from the supervisors and your colleagues also. So that is the other thing I need to mention. So this is the video I need to play for you. This is kind of making priorities. The making priorities is really important in your life because if not making priorities, we cannot do this all the things. The making priorities is really important in order to balance your life also. So this is the video I play for you. So please watch this.
One day, in a small town, a local philosophy professor known for his unique teaching methods made a special visit to a primary school. The day of his visit, he arrived in a classroom.
Is this audible to you? Is this audible to you?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
So,
madam.
One day, in a small town, a local philosophy professor known for his unique teaching methods made a special visit to a primary school. The day of his visit, he arrived in a classroom, an intriguing glint in his eyes, and a large empty glass jar tucked under his arm. This caught the kid's attention instantly. With an air of playful mystery, it was clear this wasn't going to be your usual school day. He placed it on the table in front of everyone, and then, from under the table, he brought out a pile of large stones, each about the size of a fist. Carefully, he began placing these stones into the jar, one by one, until he could fit no more. He turned to the class and asked, "Is this jar full?" Seeing that no more stones could fit, the students nodded and replied, "Yes." To their surprise, the professor then pulled out a bag of pebbles. He started pouring them into the jar, shaking it slightly. The pebbles, much smaller than the stones, rolled into the open spaces between the stones. Again, he asked the class, "Is this jar full now?" Some of the students started to understand his point and hesitated, but many agreed again. "Yes, now it's full." The professor then produced a bag of sand and started pouring it into the jar. The tiny grains filled all the remaining interstitial spaces between the stones and pebbles. For the third time, he asked, "Is the jar full now?" The students, catching on, responded, "Probably not." Lastly, the professor pulled out a jug of water and poured it into the jar, saturating the sand. Only then did he agree that the jar was indeed full. He looked at his students and explained, "I want you to realize that this jar signifies your life. The stones are the important things, your family, health, and friends. Things that if everything else was lost and only they remained, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter. Your job, your house, your car. The sand represents the small stuff, the trivial things." He continued, "If you put the sand or the pebbles into the jar first, there's no room for the stones. The same goes for life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small stuff, the daily to-dos, and the mundane tasks, you'll never have room for the things that truly matter most. The stones are those things critical to your true essence and happiness. They represent spending quality time with your loved ones, caring for your health, but also pursuing your dreams and passions. If you don't prioritize these, you may find at the end that you've left out the most important parts of your life." He then concluded powerfully, "Make sure you put the stones in first. They are your foundation, your main pillars. They are your family, your health, your dreams. Don't let the pebbles or the sand, the secondary tasks, the routine, the trivialities, take precedence over them. At the end of your journey, it is the stones that will weigh the most in your jar of life, defining its value and meaning. Let your life be driven by the things that enrich your spirit, that fulfill your soul, and that matter the most. The rest is just pebbles and sand." As the professor concluded his speech, a thoughtful student raised her hand and asked, "But professor, what about the water? Where does that fit into our lives?" The professor smiled at her insightful question and responded, "Ah, the water. The water signifies that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a cup of coffee or tea with a friend. No matter how busy you are, there's always space for small moments of joy, relaxation, and connection with others." In our lives, we often find ourselves juggling between priorities, trying to fit everything into the limited hours of the day. We get so caught up in the hustle and bustle, the small tasks, that we sometimes forget what truly matters. This jar, our life, it's not infinite. It has only so much space. If we choose to fill it first with sand and pebbles, the mundane and the peripheral, we leave no room for the stones, the things of real value and meaning. So I urge you, focus on your stones first. Your family, your health, your passions, and your dreams. These are the aspects of your life that, when everything else is stripped away, will still leave you fulfilled and content. Take care of these precious stones first. Make time for those you love and care for. Nurture your physical and mental well-being. Pursue your passions fearlessly. And while you do that, never forget to make room for learning, growth, and kindness. And the water? That's the unexpected, the unplanned. That's the coffee with a friend, the spontaneous laughter, the shared moments of joy. Even when life seems so full, there's always room for these. There's always space to connect, to relax, to simply be. The pebbles and the sand, they'll fit in around the important stuff. They're the tasks and responsibilities that are necessary, but shouldn't consume all your time or energy. They shouldn't crowd out the space meant for your stones. In the end, remember, it's not about having a busy life filled to the brim, but about leading a fulfilling life, rich with experiences that truly matter to you. It's about not just counting the days, but making the days count. It's about balancing the stones, the pebbles, the sand, and the water in a way that enriches your life and brings you true joy. This is Take the Leap motivation.
Okay, so if there's a saying also, the thing, if you have the harvest what you planted. So you harvest what you planted. So the reaping is reserved only for the planters. So if you are not planting the seeds, you cannot have the harvest. So deserving the life you want. So when you think on that, so the deserving the life you want, so it's about taking the ownership of your choices. So it's about the seizing opportunities and putting in the effort to turn your dreams into reality. But in this case, that will not be an easy task. Always, that is not an easy task. So there will be challenges along the way, the moments of doubts and uncertainty. So, but it's how you respond to these challenges. So that will define your journey. So you have to face that challenges and you have to work hard to have you realize your dreams and your deserved life. So I put this in this is the 2009 memory of mine. So this is what I got, the student of the year. So this, I'd like to give all of you the target. So because this medal, it resembles the balancing of academic and extracurricular activities, because this medal goes to the overall performance, academic as well as the extracurricular activities. So in there, we evaluate in my time, so that is the academic excellence means only the first class. So I got my first class with the 3.7 GPA. And nowadays, so the academic excellence, that means even with the first class and also the second uppers are acceptable. And in that case, if you have the first class or the second uppers, and then if you having the top level of the extracurricular activities, the sports, and also the aesthetic activities, leaderships, the associations kind of things. And with all these things, the kind of other thing concern the disciplines. So as the female warden of your female hostels, so we maintain the logbooks regarding the several things in the hostels. So final evaluations with the academic wardens also. So even your academic part is superb, and even with your the extracurricular part is superb, but with the other disciplinary part is not okay, so we are not going to give you this kind of awards. So that is why I'm taking this opportunity to tell you, so you all can achieve this. So you all can achieve this. So you all can have the target with this. And I congratulate all of you to get this point, to get this point. So this is the thing I need to talk with you. And what does the life you want look like today itself? Please take a moment to envision it. So maybe it's a successful career in your chosen field and making a difference in your community, and or travel in the world. So simply travel in the world, maybe your life you want look like. So whatever it may be, know that it's within your reach. So you can achieve whatever you want. So that is the thing I need to tell you in here. So I think this is kind of if you gain, or if you have something from my experience or something from my point of views. So for the future 4 years of time, so you can spend here the fruitful time here, and to shaping your whole life of your future. So I'm the female warden, so you can contact me if you are having any kind of doubts or any kind of things concerned. So you can contact me via my contact details I'm sharing with you here. And also the boys also can contact me for having kind of clarifications or so on. Okay, so that's all for this session. So I'd like to have some feedbacks from you also.
Thank you so much, madam, for this very interesting session. Even I was there right throughout the session listening to you. After a long time, it was nice to be back in one of your lectures. So I hope you all will get the best out of what madam discussed with you all. And please send in the feedbacks in the chat, or maybe you can unmute and just talk to madam. So once again, thank you so much, madam, for giving us your time today. And there's another announcement for the students. So you all will remain in this link itself, and we have our next speaker coming in. So we will put you into the waiting room, and once the speaker is ready, we will admit you back into the room. So please don't log out from this session, just remain in this session itself.
Okay, thank you. Hope you all got from something from me. So that is my happiness. Okay, thank you all. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to leave now.
So students, please don't leave the session, because your next session will also go from this through the same link. So we are waiting for the resource person to join. We might put you back into the waiting room until things are ready on this side. So please don't leave the session. So I see this participant number reducing. I invite you not to leave the session because the next speaker will join us soon. This upcoming session is presenting yourself. So you would get an idea from the corporate world. So we have a resource person from the corporate section talking you today on how to present yourself, how to improve your communication skills, what the corporate world expects from you. So you can get ready right from now itself. So that is the session that we have. It is called Presenting Yourself. So how your communication skills can be improved, things like that will